so much fucked up shit to get into.
Welcome back to Little Sneakers, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey, or am I? Here with Acal Jala.
Hello.
Jacob Furman Mattera.
Bing bong.
Wet and Juicy Jeff Simmons. Boys, it is a pleasure to be back here with you. And Jeff, man, 4 Disney parks in one day. I can't get over it.
Dude, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but we plowed through it. Pretty proud of it, honestly.
It is a big deal, man.
Yeah, it was a long day. By the end of it, I told you I was running from one side of the park to the other side to get Lightning Lane, and I was dead.
Stopping to get a churro on the in-between, right?
I
was running from one churro stand to another, man, and they were on the other side of the park.
I did eat a turkey leg and a chili cheese dog from Casey's.
Whoa. It's a big dog.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
dude.
The turkey leg actually exists. I've never seen the cart.
Oh, yeah.
Was
That's
it good?
awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat it all. Every time I'm there.
Doesn't that fucking like weigh you down and not make you want to run to the next churro stand?
No, it's just protein, man.
Protein guy getting fucking 200 grams in a day.
Yeah, it's not like you're eating like a big like. I think the churro would probably weigh you down more than turkey leg.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
All those
I
carbs?
run. Delcollo runs on cinnamon sugar. Carbs, buddy. Carbs are energy.
I don't know. Maybe my body just processes food differently than yours.
I think our bodies are more similar than you'd like to admit, pal.
John, 200 grams. What are you talking about? What he ate for lunch or a daggone grandmom orgy?
Did not think it was going there.
Well, I'm back. Boys, how are you doing?
I am doing all right despite my most recent trip to Arby's.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
We'll get
man.
into that later.
Is there anything left in that bag?
There is.
What's
Hatred.
left?
Some crinkle fries, 1 mozzarella stick, and half of a chicken club wrap.
Is that normal for you
What?
to leave that much in there?
Yeah. That was my first bite of actual food after downing a Huel in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you go that long way with not eating that much, your stomach kind of shrinks up.
Yeah.
So I always bite off more than I can chew. And I was satiated after half of that and a couple mozzarella sticks. I'll be eating it on the way home in the car, dangerously for sure. Chicken falling everywhere on my lap. Smoking a cigarette in my right hand.
But that's how you should go.
Yeah, doing what I love.
Yes.
Having your turn signal, hold your sauces.
Stained honey mustard crotch and getting chicken out of my crotch.
Jake, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, buddy.
You look good.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
I like seeing you in Flyers gear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel comfortable, and I feel like a billboard.
It's a fucking fire sweatshirt,
Kind
bro.
of that have them skate through at the beginning of the game.
The billboard's bleeding. The billboard fell over and is bleeding.
There's guts everywhere. Yeah.
We can't tell if he spilled chili. Tonight's not chili night, is it?
Wait, is it Kevin from The Office chili night here at the Flyers again? Yeah. Well, thanks. Well, you look great yourself.
Thanks, man. And
Doing something different today.
no, it's laundry day.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, you look like you're about to get in a fucking barrel.
I feel like it too.
You look like you're about to get barreled up, dude.
I don't know.
Am
what
I
you mean
onto
by
something?
that. Here's why I dress like this.
David Scholes became Jacob Marley.
The guy that I want to talk about tonight, provided I win the coin toss, he was somebody who really inspired me. I like a little sleight of hand. I like a little trickery. I like a guy that knows how to wow an audience.
Have you ever done Slate of Penis?
I have. I make it disappear to my wife once a month.
And then I pull it out and say, where'd it go? Did I leave it in there? Let me try to find it with my mouth.
To that point, Jake, close your eyes for a second.
No.
Jake, just
Close
your eyes.
them.
It's a trick. John,
Steal it.
steal it.
No, get off my
Got
penis.
he's got your penis. Got it. Jake.
No, give it back.
Jeff, come get it.
Give it back.
Come get it. You gotta reach for it. Jake, do you want your penis or not?
You don't just have it. You put it in the ice bucket. I'll put it
It's
back.
in my Arby's
No,
bag.
don't eat it.
I'm not going to know what the difference between my mozzarella stick is.
Oh man.
If you're good, I'll shit it out later. John, do you want to flip that coin to find out if we're doing a sneaker episode or a
Shit.
Chokers episode?
Shit, yeah, I do.
I just want my penis back.
Well, play your cards right.
I just want to talk about Murr enjoying that Eagles win. Larry didn't win. You won.
And Jake, this wouldn't be the first time that somebody shit your penis out. Would you be flattered or would you be annoyed if somebody shit your penis out?
I'd be thankful.
Yeah.
I'd be grateful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, grateful to have it back.
I'd be holding space.
Yes.
I'd be holding the space where my penis used to be. And going, owie! Oh, owie! Oh, no! Owie!
Getting your dick cut off turns you Japanese?
That wasn't Japanese.
What was it?
That was me. It was my
Dickless?
penis. Yeah, it was dickless me.
All right.
Oh, owie!
That sounds awful.
Well, I guess I'm a dickless Japanese guy then.
Guilty as charged.
Trash night somewhere. Hey, it's trash night in Tokyo for the dickless Japanese guys.
Jake. So the person that I would like to discuss tonight embodies all of those different traits that I mentioned earlier. And this is a guy you're probably familiar with, Harry Houdini.
Oh,
I thought it was Harry Panisse.
It's his cousin.
That's Gary Sinise's cousin. Oh, it's a three-way of cousinry.
Yes, just like the videotape that Jake hides behind his heater.
how did you know?
I've been in your basement, man.
You had him
I
fix
watched you
your
sleep.
heater.
Yeah, man, it feels like there's a VHS tape clogging my heater. Can you check it out for me?
And if you find it, can you put it in the VCR?
It's actually in the VCR in your heater, Jake. But Jake, did you know that Harry Houdini was known as the king of handcuffs?
I did not know that.
Yes, also the title of Kevin James pornography.
Was that his only nickname throughout history?
I'm sure. Well, yeah, I'm sure he had others, but Harry Houdini is not his real name. It's just a very cool magic name. His birth name was Eric Weiss.
Man, Houdini's such a cool name.
Yeah, that's so uneventful.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. Eric Weiss seems like it would be a modern day, like Chris Angel kind of guy.
Yeah.
Eric Weiss is going to be trapped in ice. Got a nice ring to it.
It does, man, and
That's
especially
cool.
all right. So he was spelling it Weisz. However, the way that you pronounce it, that would be a good Vegas magic act. V-I-C-E.
Oh yeah, I think both
like a
ways.
Vice?
Yes.
Bad
Yeah,
boy.
I like that.
Vice
Yeah.
City.
Yeah, I'm gonna embody every vice on this stage
Damn,
during the next
fucking-
hour and a half, and I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your blue hair off your head, you old cunt.
Oh my God, that's a wig.
She's got cancer. She's dead.
Great, now she died.
Well, it looks like I'll just have to bring her back. Here comes the tiger.
You cut her belly open.
No, but seriously, can we call the paramedics?
Damn, Houdini was a fake name and Copperfield was a fake name. You're gonna tell me Chris Angel's a fake name?
David Blaine, what are you thinking on that?
That seems like it would be real.
I don't know.
I think someone chooses Blaine.
Maybe that's his middle name and he dropped his
I think it's very sleek. David Blaine, the name Blaine makes me think of a Jaguar.
Oh, I like that pronunciation.
Yes, thank you.
We got Juicy on the wet formation. David Blaine's real name is
Probably David Blainstein, I'd bet.
David Blaine White. Blaine's his middle name.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew Blaine wasn't his last name. Wow. Oh my God. I'm a genius. I feel so good right now.
Blaine White is also a good magician.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. People think you're just fucking hiding sausages.
David White, we can agree, is bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad magician name.
I would also
Eric
think,
Weiss is not bad.
I know Eric Weiss is just very cool, and it just seems like a name that would get your aunt wet.
Grody, Brody.
But he was not born in this country. March 24th, 1874, Eric Weiss was born in Budapest, Austria-Hungary.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
so hyphenated.
It was, yes.
Wow.
Then they got divorced, and Austria became a massive slut.
And Hungary got Budapest in the divorce.
Hungary got very into Aaron Lewis and posting wolf memes. Even though a wolf prefers to be with his pack, you have no idea how dangerous he is alone.
By the way, I'm not allowed to see my kid until Wednesday.
But they came to the United States shortly after he was born. They moved to Appleton, Wisconsin, Jake. Isn't that nice? It does seem like a very nice town.
Wholesome area.
What year did you say he was born?
1874.
Okay.
However, by 1878, they left Appleton and headed to the Big Apple. Appleton, Big Apple. So it's like you're going to one Big Apple to another.
Yeah. Huh. A theme.
Oh.
Yes.
That was on purpose. That had to be.
We can only hope, Jake.
I can't believe
Thanks, Mike.
he was able to give himself a Houdini haircut.
I know.
Very
I'm
quickly,
crazy.
yeah.
dude, yeah.
I'm
Thrown off right now.
We do have an all-night hair cuttery around the corner. It's staffed by elderly women who get in trouble for pills.
Oh.
They're not paid. They're just working off time, much like the L.A. Inmate firefighters.
Yeah, those firefighters are happy to be outside. Just so you know.
Who's telling you that?
Firefighters.
All right. Well, they got
The jailmate ones.
I felt
The
so
inmate
bad
ones.
for them today because I saw a clip. Firefighters are just trying to fucking eat lunch, and John Legend shows up and starts singing to them. Like,
What a nightmare.
Dude, that is such a clear doing it for yourself.
yeah,
Imagine-
leave them the fuck alone, man.
Imagine John Legend just walking up to your car window while you're trying to enjoy lunch in your car. Just starts singing to you. Oh, man.
Jake, his father was not a successful man. The man tried his hand at being a rabbi, but he could not cut it. Not in the moral sense, but just in becoming a successful rabbi.
Oh.
That's a good Moyle joke.
Thank you.
Right before you accidentally take too much off the top.
But Jake, contrary to the joke that you told me ahead of time, not every rabbi is successful. And like you told me ahead of time before we started rolling this podcast,
Oh,
every rabbi is not, and I quote, a shekel freak.
I never said that.
Really? Because I have audio of you saying that.
Play the video, play the audio.
You never said it, huh, Jake?
I never said it. If you're putting my shit... Oh, man.
Did he make AI make you say shekel freak?
No, I didn't. This is Jake's own voice.
Hey, Mike, it's Jake. Did you know that Harry Houdini's father was a real shekel freak?
I mean,
Jake. When did you send him that?
You know what? I was having a bad Monday, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying that, Mike.
so it just goes to show you what you're sitting next to.
I have no idea what the gravity of what was just said was, do I?
You've heard of anti-Semitism? That's Uncle Semitism sitting right next to you.
Well, I, for one, am uncomfortable.
All right. Well, this will make you more comfortable. His family became so poor that Harry had to leave school early to go to work to support his family. Isn't that sad?
What age?
Pretty early, man.
Like before high school?
Yeah, man. So his dad ends up dying in 1882. That would make him 8 years old.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like he got out of enough lockers that he was stuffed in to figure out how to do magic.
Well, yeah, he had started getting the magic, and it's very unfortunate for a number of reasons when you're a child and you have a dead father. Not the least of which is when you go to the morgue to identify the body, the mortician says, "Is this your father?"
It's a classic Chip Chantry joke.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, fuck me then.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Clip it. Tag Chip.
Jake, the further he...
I mean, you were about to say it, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about saying it.
All right, well, I don't pay attention to other people.
Well, he wasn't going to say it. So what would you rather have?
The podcast back on track.
All right. I've said enough.
All right. Jake, he gets further into magic, and the further into magic,
Dangerous.
he realizes that he's getting good at it. What do you think he starts calling himself? Later in life, he becomes the king of handcuffs.
Yeah.
What do you think he becomes here?
The okay Houdini, like he a little modest, or does he go full ego?
He's feeling himself.
Eric the escapologist.
The excellent Eric.
Escapologist. Is he apologizing to Eskimos?
No, he's good at escaping.
I'm sorry for turning on the heat in your igloo. No,
Elmer Fudd making house
it
calls.
is. Yes, yeah. He's hunting seals that end up already clubbed.
I've never heard an Inuit impression before.
Yes. Are you into it?
Buddy, I am into it.
But Jake, he starts calling himself the king of cards. Isn't that cool for a young boy to feel that highly of himself, to refer to himself as the king of cards?
I like that a lot.
He's kind of taking all the king categories.
That is pretty cool.
King of handcuffs, king of cards. I mean,
King of chili dogs.
king of bottoms.
The king of killy dogs.
Why do I set myself up?
Jake, 1891, so he's 17. This is when he becomes Harry Houdini. Goes from Eric Weiss to Harry Houdini. And he names himself after a famous French magician named Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin.
Okay, like the J-O-U. Yeah.
Houdini or just Houdin?
Just Houdin.
Houdini with the,
Okay.
I've seen that spelling with the J and the O.
No, this is an H.
Oh, it was an H.
Yeah.
Oh, my
So he
word.
put a little twist on it.
An old classic.
Yeah, I like that he did that.
It is very cool. It's
Yeah.
an homage to somebody he admires.
Uh-huh.
Well, Jake, if you had to rename yourself after someone you admire, what would you rename yourself as?
Probably like Oprah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, you like that?
I do.
Right to it.
James Matopra.
Oh, Matopra. There we go.
What about you, John?
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. It was James Medea. Sorry about that. Sorry.
That's a good one too,
That's a
Jake.
good one.
I do like that one.
I guess I'd be John O.J. Simpson Delcollo.
It's beautiful as well, and it's
Gets the point across.
yeah, it would.
You know.
You have one?
I've been on a big Riley Reid kick lately, so I would go with Rainey Reid. Wouldn't that be nice?
Hey, as long as there's a bushel in that fucking fleshlight, I'll be fine.
That does have a headlining exotica kind of name to it.
Yeah. Do you think you have to bring in a contractor to fix a bush to your flashlight? A cunt tractor?
Nasty cunt.
Is that a Chip Chantry joke too, dickhead?
I think I've seen a.
I'm so sorry for doing that. I will be thinking about that for the rest of the episode
Yeah.
until the episode ends, and I apologize again off air.
Okay. You could also explain it to my kids when I blow my head off.
Like, don't.
All right.
We'll edit it out.
Just like this. This is how you're going to see me in the kids. Dressed as Houdini.
Crocs when it's 6 degrees out. Are your piggies not freezing right now?
Brother, I'm fine. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. I got 3 non-alcoholic beers in me. I had a couple pieces of cheese. I'm doing all right.
All right.
But Jake, you're going to like this as well. He's got a brother. He's got a brother named Theo. Ooh, Rudy. Theo.
Rudy.
Vanessa.
Yeah, you guys have some Cosby voices.
You don't got a cause?
Civil rape charges.
Nope, I don't have one.
Oh, you don't?
I don't have one.
All of a sudden, he doesn't have one. Rudy.
I want to get you out of that birthday suit just as long as it doesn't result in a lawsuit. It sounds more like Goofy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he has one either.
A pudding. That's all I got.
Rudy pudding.
Now that's Japanese.
That did turn
I have it in me. I don't know.
Put it in your. Pull up your. I can't do it, man.
Hey, you better
trying,
say allegedly.
Jake, we got all the time in the world, man.
Jake's got a sitter tonight, actually.
This is kind of nice, but in 1893, he joins the circus with his brother Theo, who, for the purpose of their act, ends up renaming himself as Dash Houdini.
Whoa, there was a dash?
Yeah.
Did the Incredibles steal that?
Could have.
Oh,
Doesn't that sound cool?
I like Dash Houdini.
I do too.
Yeah. Sounds like an Indian dish.
Yeah, and it might be better than Harry.
I do think so too, because Harry makes me think of balls.
And dicks. And sucking on fat dick and balls.
What does Dash make you do?
Run real fast. Run away from sucking dicks and
Run
balls.
to the dick or away? All right.
Why do you think I'm getting in a barrel and jumping in this fucking waterfall? Trying to get away from all these dicks.
Yeah, buddy, good luck getting that dick in water. But Jake, their partnership doesn't last long. Why don't you think it lasts long? But before I go there, I just want to say, really bold move joining the circus with your brother.
Yeah.
You guys have siblings. Could you join the circus with your siblings?
When I was a teenager, yeah.
You could?
Yeah.
Jake, could you join with your sibling?
I think I can make it work.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty agreeable.
Very interesting.
You can walk all over this guy. Won't say a word.
Won't say a single thing. Just take it in and just manifest hate later.
Call this motherfucker doormat.
Is walking all over you part of the circus experience?
It's what sexually gets me off. So
Yeah, take a walk on his hardwood floors, if you know what I'm saying. That's his hard penis.
but to answer your question, Mike, I think Dash had the cooler name, like you said,
Yeah.
and that drove a wedge between them.
I could have.
Wedge Houdini, that would have been a nice
Whoa,
name.
Dash and Wedge,
That-
get Harry out of here.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up because Wedge was their special brother. They had to get rid of him because his giant head kept getting stuck in the tank that they would use. And he unfortunately passed away.
He actually died of an atomic Melvin. Isn't that ironic?
Atomic Melvin was another guy from the circus. You were really getting a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah, who made up the term for a front wedgie to be a Melvin? Yeah, could you imagine being that fifth grader? God damn.
Well, it's in the front when it's supposed to be in the back. Did you guys ever get wedgied?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like playful or hurtful?
I've had them all.
Yeah. I think there's a full spectrum out there.
Yeah, I've run the gamut.
Yeah.
Wedgies are like autism. I've always said that.
Yeah. Yeah, you have.
In that I wish we could wipe them off the face of the planet. Another thing that Jake said before the show. And,
Not say that.
All right.
What if he had another voicemail?
You had another voice memo. I swear to God.
Something tells me that's not the last we'll be hearing from Jake's voicemails this episode.
But boys, in 1894, the relationship with Dash falls by the wayside. Nothing too bad. However, what has more to do with it than anything else is that Harry Houdini falls in love with a vaudeville singer who's also part of the circus. A lovely lady sings and dances by the name of Bess.
The bearded lady?
Jesus Christ, Jake. The guy's dead. Can you have some respect for his wife?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Mike.
Could you make love to a bearded woman?
From behind?
Huh?
From behind.
From behind?
Yeah. The kisses stop here. Can you do it? The kisses don't go past the ear. Can you do it?
The kisses don't go past the ear, Jake. All right, the kisses don't go past the ear. Are we...
Lawyer. Lawyer. I need a lawyer.
But seriously, could you make love to a bearded woman, Jake?
No, I don't think I could.
John?
I'll take the fifth.
What if you met a beautiful woman who was just bearded, and you pulled her aside and you said, "Listen, I really want to try to make this work, but your beard really grosses me out. Can you do something about it?" Now, Jake, what if she said okay, but then came out of the bathroom with the goatee? Would you consider that enough of a concession to make love to this lady from the front?
And it might be even manlier to have a goatee.
The goatee lady.
It's fucking Al Borland. I don't think so, Tim. How about you hit her with the I'll shave you if you shave me. Have a little shaving party.
Who's invited?
The party's already here, baby.
The neighbors are here.
Yeah, they're gonna shave each other too.
You gotta throw your clippers in a bowl like it's a shaver's party.
You just want to do a Romeo shaving? Romeo shaver? Shirkle?
But Jake, when he starts doing shows with his wife, he really starts to take off, and this is when he gets the nickname the King of Handcuffs or the Handcuff King.
I don't like it the other way.
The Handcuff King makes him sound like a mattress salesman.
Yeah.
I like the King of Handcuffs. That sounds more regal.
Better by default, but still, I don't like it.
Altogether?
King of Handcuffs. It's like, you got any other tricks, bitch?
Well, he does. He works with handcuffs. He works with chains. Straitjacket in the air. He's working on removing that.
I feel like I've always known him about the straitjacket. I think that's the classic image, and that as well.
Change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locking himself in containers.
Chains and straitjacket, for some reason, just are more impressive to me than handcuffs.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think handcuffs have been overplayed in movies of people just being able to get out of them with like a bobby pin or something, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's one thing he would do is he would often wear fake fingers.
Whoa.
Now, in the fake fingers...
Lady, I left something in you. I'm going to need to come back for that.
yeah, just imagine getting hammered and you wake up the next morning and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I fucked that guy. Then you go to the bathroom and you shit out a finger.
Oh my God, I already had a baby in there.
A baby sucking somebody else's thumb. You got to be careful, man, because
You got it these days.
I know, man. It's like I've seen videos where ladies are doing films when they should not be doing films, and I normally encourage them, but then there's sometimes where I'm just like, "Geez, lady, let the kid come out first."
That is a corner of the internet that I hope to never find myself in.
Well, I'll send you this one video because this lady
Don't. Please don't.
The lady's beautiful though, and it really perplexes me as to why she's doing third trimester porn.
Oh, well, if she's pretty, I'll check it out. Now that I know she's pretty, why don't you send it to me? I thought you were trying to send me some ugly pregnant bitch. Oh, it's a pretty lady? Send it over.
Remember the Pog Nuns?
I do.
I know you do. Oh, man, they
Yeah.
had some faces.
I tried to recreate it on Grok the other day, and it's like making your own fucking Frosty at home. Just ain't the same, brother.
Man.
Oh man,
Major Tom to ground control. That's a Mr. Deeds reference for everybody.
So the early 20th century is where Houdini really starts to take off. 1904, he becomes well known for this, something called the Metropolitan Escape, where he's performing his routine at the Met in New York City. And this involves submerging himself in a tank of water and wearing ropes and shackles.
Okay, so on top of being good at escaping locks, he also has to have a fucking crazy lung capacity.
He does, yeah.
That is where it's too far for me.
Well, he's in great
And
shape.
scary as shit.
Have you ever seen the picture of what I'm mimicking right now? Where Jack Dude, Tinas.
Hey, it's cold at the top of that waterfall. Take it
is,
easy.
man, and it's a normal sized penis as far as you ask me. But Jake, I think that
Anything bigger than that is fake.
yeah, like fake fingers, you can get fake penises too. Yeah. Guys lose fake penises inside ladies all the time. It's not even a big deal.
Hey, did you leave the rest of that penis in your barrel? A fucking 1904 heckler. Went all the way to Niagara to bust on him.
Just going around, I got your penis. That's where that should have done that. That's where that was originated.
That's what we were doing, dude. But
Full circle.
relative to
Full Romeo
full
circle.
Romeo circle, yes. And relative to your point, John, he does have a very funny old timey fight argument with a guy in about a decade that I'm going to get to shortly that really cracked me up. And I couldn't imagine owning somebody this hard and somebody of this stature in such a massive setting. Really made my tiny wiener hard, Jake. But Jake, 1906 is when he starts his infamous Chinese water torture cell trick. Have you ever seen that?
No. How's that one go?
He's locked in a tank. He's upside down with his feet out, and he's underwater.
And this is like minutes at a time, right?
Dude, there's times where the one time that I know about where it was definitely a problem and it went wrong was actually the year he died. It was 1926, where he was trying this trick and he could not get out in the time that he allotted for himself to get out. He eventually made it out, but it was a very close call.
My God.
So, yeah, 1926 was not a good year for him.
Yeah, he botched a trick and he died.
Yeah.
Bad year.
This is a funny trick that he was doing in 1908, but he would set a building on fire, and he would be inside in a straitjacket, and he would prove that he could make it out of the building. Now, when I first read this, I thought, all right, he probably just ran out with the straitjacket still on.
Yeah.
But
It's so fucking hot in there.
but he would dislocate his shoulders to get out of the straitjacket.
Oh, he's doing the fucking Mel Gibson.
Whoa.
Yeah. There were many
Doing
different
the
tricks that he used.
Murtaugh.
But the
Riggs, Martin Riggs.
The rigs, yes. The shoulder dislocation trick to get out of the straitjackets.
Gee, ugh. Can you guys dislocate anything? Like a shoulder or knee?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, God.
Is that anything?
No.
Can you do it?
Hit my
Wait.
phone, yeah.
No, it's
like
flicking.
popping.
Yeah, see, that's a disjointed.
I
thumb
guess
or
if there was a straight glove, I could get out of that.
Yeah.
A mitten?
You must have
A
quit.
straight mitten? You must be a quid.
You know what? John, I do know what that is. You know what that is? Remember how I just talked about the baby sucking somebody else's penis? Somebody sucking somebody else's thumb. That means as a baby, when you're in utero, I'm teasing. That's too far. I won't go there. That's too much.
Okay.
That's too much, man.
All right.
That's too much even for my taste, Jake. Speaking of taste. But this is kind of neat. In 1910, he goes on a European tour. And, Jake, I found out something very interesting about Harry Houdini when he was overseas. World War I began in 1914. Now, as part of this European tour, he toured Germany, and it's rumored that part of his time over in Germany was spent employed as a U.S. and British spy. They sent him over there. Basically, he was going over there and made it seem like he was on a goodwill mission just to do all of his magic tricks.
Yeah.
And the actuality could have been that he was there to spy on their aircraft. Isn't that intriguing?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool movie.
I think so. Speaking of that, that's a great segue. In 1912, he gets a film deal. His first film is called The Master Mystery.
I didn't know he did that.
I didn't either. You know what? Are you surprised by other things that men do?
Sometimes.
Jake, how about you?
All the time.
Is there anything that a man can do that'll really make your glasses pop off your face?
That a man can do that can make the glasses pop off my face? Build stuff.
That
pretty
is
cool.
really something.
Turn a 3-foot hoagie into a 6-foot hoagie.
Yeah. Yeah. When you say when and they don't stop.
Who? Who are we talking about, Jake?
The cheese grinder at Olive Garden.
Yes, yeah.
You know, you can buy those
Dude,
fucking things
That's insane.
at Olive Garden. You can walk
Wait,
out
for real?
$19.60, and it comes with a little with cheese.
Do you think it would be a funny bit
The fact
if
that you know that.
you think it would be a funny bit if Olive Garden employed Bill Cosby as a waiter and just would not stop when people told him to stop shaving?
Just kept saying, "Say when."
Yeah.
Rudy, say when. Theo, Rudy, when. They've already paid the check. They're gone.
One other thing that he starts doing around this time, Jake, that I think is a very fun trick to do is locking himself inside of a car, which to me doesn't seem very, very fun or very exciting.
It's like the first car.
Yeah.
Which
like-
you just climb out the fucking windshield.
Yeah,
It's not there.
did they not have Cars that unlocked from the inside back then?
I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time on this chapter.
That's my kind of shit right there, dude. I was kind of skimming this one.
He got to the chapter about escaping car. He's like, I'm good. I think
Corny. Next chapter.
Rudy.
Oh my God, is it going off a cliff? No, it's just sitting on the dock. Okay, got it.
Just fucking parked in his driveway.
Jake, very sad news in 1912. What do you think happens?
The Titanic sinks.
Could've.
April 12th, 1912.
Could have, but I don't really fuck with history like that.
Oh.
But Jake, in 1912, Harry Houdini's mother passes away.
Was she on the Titanic?
No, but she was ice cold at the end of it.
In 1912, Harry Houdini hit an iceberg in the middle of the North Atlantic. One of the best Impractical Jokers pranks to have ever happened.
That's so. He was close with his mom?
So close that he could have been brought up on charges.
Dude.
Oh, you're doing Cosby.
Who is he? He's not doing Cosby. He is doing some kind of...
He's doing the Men in Black guy that you can do pretty well.
Vince D'Onofrio?
Yes.
The Bug Man? Edgar. Sugar water. More sugar. You're doing some kind of like cross between a Southern cartoon and a
like gold
prospector.
Miner.
Yeah.
No, this is the beginning stages of a Cosby.
Hey, I've seen where you've gone with your Donald Duck, so I ain't denying that.
Thank you, but and just know I haven't worked on my Donald Duck yet in 2025, but I'm really gonna dive into a pool full of gold soon.
Hey, can you make them chocolate coins?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Mike, you've got nothing to prove to me, man. You were at the top of the mountain.
thank you very much, Jake.
Yeah, I think you proved to everybody on that one.
I think.
Please stop.
But Jake, unfortunately, Houdini's mother passes away in 1912, and he's so crestfallen that he begins to contact spiritualists, like mediums.
Yeah, was it a sudden death, or did she get trapped in a box?
I didn't read too much into that chapter either, man.
She couldn't get out of the car. Hot day.
But he's contacting these fucking mediums, and they're just leading him down one road after another that doesn't get him anywhere closer to his dead mother. I don't know if you guys ever tried to use a Ouija board.
I have with you.
We have, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that was the one time.
Yeah, we didn't get very far, though.
No.
Did we leave that behind in that room?
I think we
might have.
Yeah.
We might have left it in the nightstand table like a Bible.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
What a disgusting room that was.
That was a nice thing for us to do, though.
I think so, too,
Yeah.
because most people coming into Eileen Warnos's old room are probably coming in with nothing, and yet they get to leave with something from the beyond.
possessed.
I guarantee whoever cleaned the room and noticed the most disgusting disgusting pillow in the world missing from the bed because we hid it in the window to block the light. She took the Ouija board out and sold it to one of those crackheads.
I think you're
for
probably
a rock
right.
for her husband who ran the place.
Dude, I could not believe that she called and asked me for that fucking pillow.
That was crazy. I still think about that.
I'm
That
honestly,
thing could be replaced for $4,
Between
and
her,
it needs to be.
her doing that and also him showing you the room. I've never seen someone show someone a room so small before and like give them a tour in bare feet
yeah.
in the room. I'm like,
Yeah.
stop walking in the room with your bare feet, dude.
He was a nasty ass.
We're about to fuck on this floor, man. Can you get your dirty pigs out of here? Hey, the four of us are going to be fucking on this floor.
Yeah.
Can you please put some dirty shoes on?
You'll have to excuse my poor social graces. I'm not used to 3-man fucking in the room.
Okay, I'm hearing it.
I'm hearing fucking Quaid.
I'm
Dennis
here, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, that's it.
Little Dennis Quaid, maybe.
Well, Bill Cosby is a bit of a macho man. Uses a lot of Spanish fly. But Jake, poor Houdini, man, he's so grief stricken and just so pissed at the spiritualist community that they've just stolen his money, that he goes on a rampage, which is ironic because for a while he worked as a spiritualist when things were going too well with magic.
Was he rich at this point from his...
He was really doing well.
Okay.
He was doing well enough.
And he's just lost a little bit of money to these fake tarot card readers and got fucking pissed about it.
Yeah, I think it was just a case of just being fucked with when you're at your lowest point more than anything else. So
I'm glad to know it was always fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately he found out. Now, he is well known at this time. Oh, and the one thing that I really wanted to get to that really cracked me up, in 1915, he has a 2-week run at the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles.
Just doing escape things over and over in front of a fucking crowd.
No, fucking gangbangs, man. Yes.
But it's just crazy. I didn't know he did like shows, like theater shows like that.
How much?
magic.
It has to take time in between tricks.
Being in the house. Yeah, there's got to be somebody who like hosts the show and comes out. Yeah. And like, okay, now he's going to come out in an old-timey bathing suit. I guess it's not old-timey yet, Jake.
But in attendance in this one particular night was the heavyweight champion of the world at the time, which was this massive fucking dude named Jess Willard. The guy was 6'7", 256 pounds. Just a fucking mountain of a man.
Jesus Christ.
He was he had a very funny name. He was from an area in Kansas. It was I think it's pronounced Potawatomi. And he was known as the Potawatomi Giant.
That's cool.
I like that.
I do like it too. Now, there's a point where Houdini asked for volunteers from the crowd to come up and help him with this trick. He normally asks for 3 volunteers. 2 guys come up. He's like, you. And then he notices the heavyweight champion in the crowd. And he's like, and you too. And the champ's just being an obstinate little fucker.
I'm going to saw your fat ass in half.
Essentially, he's like, I paid for this fucking seat, so I'm going to sit in my seat and watch the show.
Yo.
And Houdini's fucking pissed. He's like, pay me what you paid them. Insinuating that he's in cahoots with the 2 guys that he brought up on stage.
Whoa.
And at this point, the people know that he's calling him out on being a fake magician. And now there's a hush over the entire theater.
Oh,
what are you going to do to the heavyweight champion of the world?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he crushes him. He says, fella, I'll still be Harry Houdini when you're no longer heavyweight champion.
Oh,
Which is
fried
pretty
his
good,
ass.
Got him.
In front of a sold-out Orpheum?
Dude, he doesn't stop there. He says, I'm afraid I've made a mistake. I asked for gentlemen to come on stage and gentlemen only.
Damn.
And you, sir, are a scoundrel.
Good day, sir.
Now, one thing that he would also do for fun, like Houdini was a boxer. And this is how like he was able to pick up on like, oh shit, that's fucking Jess Willard. One thing that Houdini would do is he would organize boxing matches just to fuck around. Because he loved to play practical jokes. And he would often organize fights against guys that were clearly physically inferior to him and have them beat his ass.
He would just like take the beating and then...
Was this like to throw fights for money?
Well, he would just do it just to make a spectacle because he was a man of pageantry. He loved wearing disguises. Hey, Stingers, I just want to take a second to thank our sponsor, Huel. You see I got this big old bag of Huel behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, John, Jake, and I, we've been sucking back Huel like our lives depend on it.
I love those. I love those things.
They're delicious, man. If you're looking for a perfectly balanced meal without all of the counting and measuring, Huel has you covered. Huel is designed by experts to give you all the nutrition your body needs from a meal in one convenient drink that tastes like a milkshake. It is delicious, man.
Very good.
Very milkshakey.
Love Huel shakes.
I do too, brother. And with these high protein meals coming in at least at less than $5, it's a budget friendly way to stick to your goals. Like I mentioned, Jake, John, and I have been sucking back Huels now for God knows how many months. And there's so many times where you know how quickly I go 0 to mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
Because I have Huel in the fridge, I can just forego a lot of those urges.
Yeah.
Just grab a friggin' Huel,
Nice.
slurp it down, and not only is it delicious, but it fills me up.
And I'm good for hours and hours.
It does last a long time, unlike a lot of things in this house.
Hey, now don't be talking about yourself that way.
But I want you to take the leap and join the community of Hueligans with this exclusive offer for new customers of 15% off plus a free gift with the code STINKERS at Huel.com. That's 15% off plus a free gift for new customers with code STINKERS at Huel.com. That's Huel.com. Start your year off strong. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Drink your Huel. It's delicious.
I'm a certified hooligan.
A couple of tricks he would do. Yeah, he would often like show up to parties. He would have a butler's outfit in a separate room.
Dude, he's fucking Andy Kaufman.
Not far off, dude.
Yeah.
He's just going around getting his ass beaten by dude after dude as a prank.
He fights his hardest every single time.
Yeah.
He's like, isn't that funny? I let him beat my ass. His eyes falling out of his face.
But
Yeah.
But the gimmick is that he's gaining attention from everything he does, and I think sometimes he just wanted to mix it up, and also there's so much pressure associated with what he's doing as far as magic that it's got to be fun just to get your ass beat by a dweeb.
I'll have to try it out. I'll be going to Vegas in a couple weeks. I'm sure I can pay for that.
Well, I mentioned one of the tricks he would do is he would go to parties and he would have a butler costume set aside in the next room and come back in and start serving drinks.
He's in a straitjacket and he's got the tray in his mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, boy. I am going to get canned for this.
You'll be a sir.
Yeah.
Magic. This was another fun thing that he would do. He would often, when he would travel with friends, he would sneak into their hotel room and steal their clothes.
Funny.
A funny little trick.
I got to start pranking more, man.
He will inspire. He was one of the OG Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
He would, this one particular show he would put on, he would call it Houdini's Amazing Jokes. And he would jump out of a birthday, emerge from a birthday cake.
No, he wouldn't.
He would emerge from like a massive pile of confetti.
That's
Was
awesome.
the stripper in a birthday cake already a thing then?
I don't know.
Or did he create it?
He could have.
Did the whores steal it from Houdini?
It would fit their MO.
Did those dirty sluts steal that from Houdini?
I watched a
Houdini?
Is this your penis?
Jap!
I watched a porn lady sit on a cake one time.
That's insane to me.
Live, like right in front of me.
With your own
How much did you pay?
eyes.
I wanted a slice of the cake before she sat on it.
I don't think that's how it works, man.
Yeah.
I don't ever see them taking a seat on an already sliced up
Yeah, nobody
cake.
wants to see a lady sit on an already
I want to
sliced
see
up
a
cake.
perfectly good cake ruined.
Dude, it was from that bakery. You know, on the Jersey Turnpike,
Cake Boss?
DeCarlo's. Is that?
I think, is that
Carlos Bake Shop.
Carlos-
is
That
the
might
Cake
be it.
Boss.
Carlos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's the Cake Boss?
There's like that vending machine with like high quality cake.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it was from.
Wow.
And this lady smashed it with her butt.
It wasn't from the vending machine. It was a full cake.
No, it was
right?
a full ass
Yeah.
cake that somebody brought.
That's like a $50
Very
cake,
expensive
probably.
cake,
Yeah. Disrespectful when there's starving kids in Africa who would eat her ass.
How many clicks does it take? That's a highly sexualized African child.
And you do not want to see what he did to that owl.
Feathers and bones.
Oh, Jake, that's a very sexy thing to text to your wife. Be like, what are you gonna do with me? Like, bitch, by the time I'm done with you, it's just gonna be feathers and bones in that bedroom.
Oh my God. I'm going to pull out the good tampons.
Oh my goodness gracious. So Jake, he's still got this hard on for spiritualism, and in 1925, he's giving TED Talks about the dangers of spiritualism, which to me are more dead talks.
Harold talks.
We get around to 1926, guys, and unfortunately, this is where Houdini meets his end. October 26th, there's some debate.
Wait, did he do Niagara? Is that the image that I am thinking of that you're dressed as?
No, the image that you're alluding to is from a pier in Boston.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
river he was about to jump in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In a barrel, though, right?
I thought it was the Hudson River.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
has he put himself in the barrel? For
Am I
that
just
or not?
confusing people doing the barrel thing? Because there's no
yes, they do
escape.
that in Niagara Falls.
There's no
They go-
escaping the aspect to
that
the
was
barrel,
just them
right?
going over. A
Yeah.
barrel. Yeah.
Just trying to survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the end result of Houdini jumping off that pier was placing himself in the barrel, then getting out, or just breaking free of the chains that he was burdened by.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
It's
It's scary. That's like a big fear for me.
getting trapped underwater.
Yeah. I do not want that to happen to me. No chains, even. I'm fucked.
Are you a good swimmer?
I wouldn't put it to the test.
How about you, Jake?
I mean, I float everywhere. I'm like
Lake
a buoy.
water?
I'm like a buoy.
Lakes?
Actually, lakes
Lakes are different.
Dude, lake almost got me last year.
I've been almost got by a couple lakes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You sink in a fucking lake.
You
dude.
fucking drop, dude.
Yeah, it is different than the ocean.
Like I was kicking for my fucking life.
Same. I
trying to get out
almost
this little, like,
fucking
raft
died
in the middle of
in a
nowhere.
lake that was barely taller than me.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that anymore.
Were you okay in Donner Lake?
Yeah. So, I mean, we just dipped in.
Yeah, we didn't get deep enough.
But I probably would have died in that one too.
Well, I probably got deeper than both you guys, as usual.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you know, if you can go balls deep, it means you have a shrimp penis. But
I am in the lake, so that's where I would find those.
that's brine, brother. You got a krill penis.
Crawdad.
Oh God, I'm going to chum. That was disgusting, Jake. I hate
it
ending
was.
on that kind of a note.
No,
but
it's perfect.
October 22nd, there's some debate as to whether or not he asked for this or if somebody just did this to him. But in Montreal, he was punched in the stomach by a college student.
Yeah, I mean,
That's some jackass stuff right there.
I think so too. And considering how much of a showman he was and how he liked to engage in pranks, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that he just asked the kid to punch him as fucking hard as he could.
yeah, I wouldn't think he would do that, but you saying he likes to go as a prank, go get his ass beat, makes me lean towards.
I mean, he was a boxer. That guy probably couldn't even fucking take his breath away.
I don't know, man. So he ends up going to the
Throwing up
hospital.
And pounding the stone.
Speaking of pounding the stone, Jake, he ends up going to the hospital with a ruptured appendix.
That
Now-
college kid ruptured his fucking appendix?
I don't think you could rupture an appendix like that.
Okay.
But he ends up with a ruptured appendix, and I don't know definitively if that was caused by him punching him. It was definitely exacerbated by it, but I don't know if the injury itself was caused because he had been ill leading up to this event, and he was just fucking winging it. And that was October 22nd. On Halloween, 9 days later, Jake, he ends up passing away
From the punch?
from something called peritonitis. And no, Jake, that is not the name of a Greek diner owner.
Then why do I want a fucking omelet, Mike?
But I think that's like inflammation of the stomach lining. So again, it could fit with being fucking socked in the stomach by somebody who probably knows how to punch.
Man,
Fucking one punched him?
I thought he drowned.
One throated it? I thought he one throated the fucking Hudson.
Harry Houdini's one throat challenge for ALS. Yeah, that's what we should.
You're
do.
going to need more ice.
Yeah, what if we started a fundraiser for ALS, like one throating popsicles?
And now I challenge you. Like,
Now I challenge my father. And this was very sweet. He asked his wife Bess. He told her that like if it's possible for him to contact her from the beyond, he will, and he would tell her something that only the two of them knew about.
He said that from his dying deathbed.
They might have spoken about it earlier.
So he was probably like, "Oh, come fucking find me in heaven. I'll fucking be there." Oh, Jesus
he's like,
Christ.
right after being punched.
It fucking hurts, dude.
Can you get me a soda? Do they have fries there too?
Can you give me one more Jello? Jesus Christ. Pudding.
Houdini. I can't do it.
There we go. There we
Yeah, baby, we're cooking. But this is very sweet, Jake. His lovely wife, Bess, she holds seances for him for a decade.
That's beautiful.
It seems beautiful, but I imagine it's got to be kind of annoying, especially if you're like trying to fuck Amelia Earhart in heaven or something. Whatever Houdini was doing up there.
Keep getting called away from fucking the dumbest pilot of all time.
She tries to find you, but as in death, as in life, she cannot find her way around.
That's his Bayfinder right there.
No, you're actually in hell right now. Were you looking for Harry Houdini in heaven? Yeah, it's north. You got to go north.
Damn. So it sounds like she was really the one in chains for 10 years.
Yeah. She, she got rid of the old ball and chain.
So 10 years she just gives it up then?
The pussy, or
Yeah. Does she find another?
probably, yeah.
Find another magician?
Probably, yeah.
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 I think he skimmed this chapter as well.
Oh man, one of the saddest things I've ever heard. I was doing a show one time, and I tried doing crowd work to a lady, and she said she was there on a first date, and she had recently got divorced. And I asked what her last husband did, and she said her husband was a magician. How sad is that?
Well, she made the kids disappear. Am I right? Am I right? Okay.
It was Susan Smith, Jake.
Oh my God, Mike.
It was.
I don't understand the reference, so I feel
we were
fine.
just talking lakes and kids, and
Don't get it. I don't get it.
but yeah, Harry Houdini, God bless him, man. Just a fun guy. Really enjoyed himself. Got to travel the world doing what he loved. Had a lovely life, and a lovely wife who supported him, Jake.
Yeah.
I have a lovely life.
I don't like
I
that song.
have a lovely
Going in
wife.
for a second bar.
Yeah.
You guys don't know that? Isn't that
No. What is that?
Isn't that from Dewey Cox?
Is it?
I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
Oh, at the end.
He
when
said something about
when he's doing the life, like the vision of his whole life
Yeah.
at the end. Yeah.
maybe, or I think it was one of his songs.
Can you sing it a little bit more for me? Oh my God, you were.
I will not sing more, unless you ask 3 more times. That's the Houdini promise.
Mike, are you a Dewey Cox guy?
I did like the movie a lot.
Yeah.
It really made me smile.
Why did he do that with his mouth? Damn,
I bet that's not the first time you asked that.
what that mouth do. Yeah, just like seeing you put your fucking lips up to my little beer can down here.
Was that Chode Light? Chode Cutter.
Don't drink till the balls are blue.
Oh man, I got a damn tuna can.
Sir, have you have any chodes tonight?
Oh yeah, you got
I
it.
had 2 with dinner.
Yeah, this is just a road chode.
It's
Just
a
get-
chody.
Just getting me from A to B.
It'll get you from A to V, and eventually it'll take you to CHODIE.
For some reason, I thought you were dressed like the barrel guy. I was fooled.
No, man, I'm just jumping off of piers, man.
Did you have these chains, or did you have to get these chains?
I had to buy them special. They're custom. Mm-hmm. They're fit to my specifications. I actually bought these. These are from the set of Amistad.
Are they? Mm-hmm. One time in when I got kicked out of the University of Delaware, and I had to do a semester. I had to do a bid at Deltech.
Yeah.
I was in a history class with my buddy, and we partnered up for a PowerPoint presentation. And it was on the slave trade. And the first 2 slides were, I think it was just movies. For whatever reason, we went something, a still of some movie, and then a still of Bill and Ted, and then a still of Amistad. And we delivered it. I delivered it 100% straight face. Yeah. And my boy was cracking up the entire time. And I think he gave us a D. I think we got a fucking D on it.
I bet he did give you the D.
That's a passing grade.
That is good.
D's get degrees, I guess. It was one of my fonder public prank memories.
I would have just said that you may have been perhaps misinformed, that you were told that slave owners would often say, be excellent to each other before sending them out to the field to work.
Mm-hmm. And it was a futuristic George Carlin that said that.
Yeah.
Time traveling George Carlin.
Mm.
Some of his brain droppings.
You should send those back. By the way, you should send everything back to Amazon.
I broke the neck chain, so.
What?
Yeah.
Say it was broken when it came.
I could do that, yeah.
It's Amazon.
But what if they watch the podcast?
They don't. Bezos scanning through.
In good conscience, could you send a singlet back?
Are you wearing underwear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even so.
Maybe not a garment that touched most of my body, but chains, absolutely. I love sending shit back to Amazon.
Yeah, I don't think the singlet, you could do that.
Yeah.
You would be allowed to.
Yeah.
But that's immoral and ethical.
Do you think they would try to resell this?
The chains or the singlet?
The singlet.
That I don't know.
I did return a suit that I wore to my mom's funeral.
What, a suit off Amazon?
No, I did that
okay.
a big boy store.
Did you buy
That's
that off
fine.
of Amazon or from Grandma's Gone?
Grandma's gone.
That was so fast. That was so fast that I didn't even have time to be sad for you, Jake.
No, that was incredible.
You returned a suit after wearing it once, and you managed to not get any gravy on you at the luncheon.
Yes, that was the biggest. She was looking down on me that
came
day.
with gravy stains.
I did get caught out for mud stains on the pants.
And it came with a mask card of my mum in it.
Who's Beatrice Mattera, Jake?
Oh, man.
I have returned a full outfit before, but I was in the fucking 8th grade when I did it, so you're a piece of shit.
Let me guess, a dance?
Oh, dude.
Phantom's game school trip.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You probably balled out.
Head to toe, polo sport, sweatsuit.
Why'd you take it back? You didn't want to wear it again?
I didn't have fucking $80 to not have again.
Yeah, that was the suit was like
Or-
$350.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have that money.
You can get a suit for $100 if you.
Not with the amount of fabric I need, man.
I guess the 300 is
Yeah.
3 times the regular suit.
Yeah. Carry the 3.
Primark, dude, you got to hit Primark. Primark, big and tall. If it doesn't exist, it should.
Did you make this place up?
Primark?
Yeah.
No, it's the Irish H&M.
That's what he has to do to one of the guys that stays at his house in order to get him to leave.
Got to Primark's fucking mouth open to get my dick in there.
Shout out, Mark.
Shout out, Mark. Shout out, Derek.
Derek! Oh, my God, Jake.
Pull your pants up. I was supposed to be a Cosby.
I think we're all doing better with our impressions.
What is it?
You guys, that's going to be heating
got
up more.
worse.
Yeah.
I know. I got to get some more phrases.
You're going to
out.
get a lot more. He's
I
going to
guess.
be out and about.
I've been practicing my JD Vance impression.
Yeah.
Ah.
I look like I have the face of a pussy.
He does have pussy face, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
like certified, probably one of the biggest pussy faces
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my fucking life.
It's one of the rare cases where a beard might actually feminize a man.
I know. It's really weird. Like if it was just rosy cheeks and not a beard, it might.
Holy shit. Is that him
Look
all in
manlier.
the bottom right corner? In that picture? Oh, wow.
No, that is Derek of Mark and Derek.
Wait a minute. Is that what the D?
That's actually a live stream. He's actually watching John from there right now.
Derek, you're looking good, brother.
Yeah, JD Vance looks like a girl playing a man in a high school play.
Yeah.
Amanda Bynes' She's All That. The sequel.
Very, very punchable face.
What do you think Biden's going to do to occupy his time now?
That dude will be dead before February, without a doubt. He barely made it through his term, dude.
Slip and fall.
Yeah, on his own ice cream cone.
Yeah. The Secret Service has got to be happy to have those badass dogs out of the fucking White House, man.
Yeah.
They probably threw a party.
Dude, there were dozens of bites.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Could you imagine one of those dogs having an accident in like the Lincoln bedroom too? It's like gnawing on the.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
God knows what they let these fucking things get up to.
Yeah, they're just biting people. But they're probably protecting their owner because all those guys are probably fucking running train on jail, dude.
Do you think there was like a running joke?
Choo choo, the doctor is
They
in.
call it the Amtrak.
Hey, President Choo Choo's asleep. Time to run the real train.
Yeah, President Choo-Choo's asleep. It's 4 p.m.
President Choo Choo has just finished his pudding. It is 3:55 p.m.
I don't think he's making it to Ellen.
Ellen got canceled 5 years ago because she's a bitch.
Do you think after like the fourth or fifth dog attack, the Secret Service had a little joke where they would start refer to him as President Biden?
Ooh.
Pretty good, right?
Well, didn't they?
Well, that's fucking 3 years late. Why were you sitting on that?
Yeah, I can control that for him. Oh my god! Didn't they? The Bidens. They went through like a few rounds of dogs, didn't they?
Yeah.
For biting, like 3, right, or 4?
There's Sergeant.
There was Commander and Hunter.
That was one of the.
Yes, there was the dog that got caught smoking crack on the laptop.
Driving a minivan 100 miles an hour through the desert while he smoked crack with his penis out.
Yeah.
With his red rocket out.
Yeah, there was,
Sergeant was one of them. Am I wrong?
I think it was Major and Commander.
Major
Dildo.
Major Link Up reporting for duty.
Major Wiener reporting for train duty for Dr. Jill Biden, sir.
Can you please put your dick away until Jill gets naked? Hey, I'm from Delaware. You don't say that. Jill used to come to my restaurant all the time.
Nice lady.
They never let me wait on her.
No.
No,
They didn't let you anywhere near that
they
table.
didn't let me anywhere near that table. I
They
wasn't
told
even.
you to take the day off.
I wasn't even allowed to walk that way to the kitchen. They made
Wow,
me.
really?
They made me go outside to get to the kitchen.
Really?
Use the back entrance.
Now, when she would come by herself or?
No, it was always like a party of 5 or 6, and there would be.
Train?
Yeah, they were there to choo choo.
Their food.
And then there would be the
That's how they fed the president.
what are the guards called? Secret Service. There'd be a couple fucking turds around.
Yeah. Just imagine a man with one hand on the nuclear football and his mouth open, waiting for the choo-choo to come feed him. The dogs are getting riled up. Oh, God. I do love that Trump loves McDonald's.
The picture of all of them on the plane eating.
He's such a fucking pig, man.
Yeah, he should be like my number one guy.
Yeah.
With the way he fucking eats.
I mean, didn't he do that with one of the teams that won a college?
Yeah, it was a college team. They showed up. I forget who the fuck it was.
Was it the women's basketball champs? Or
I don't know, man. But it was just a McDonald's feast, which like
It was for the boys.
I cannot imagine how bad McDonald's is when you let it sit for more than 5 fucking minutes.
oh man, especially in that Delmarva, like that, Delaware or DC, Maryland area.
And it had to be sitting for. I mean, a bulk order like that had to be sitting for an hour before anybody
Yeah,
got
they were
to
made
it.
at like 11 a.m. and sat there until 6.
That's got to be so tough. You're hungover going into work at McDonald's. You're just like, please just let this be a chill fucking day. And then Trump's ordering fucking
1,000 fish fillets.
for fucking LSU women's basketball team.
It was actually Clemson football team when they beat Alabama.
Whoa.
Wow. McDonald's.
Oh my god, I would love that. Jake, what time's McDonald's open till around here?
It's early, man. I think
Really?
it's 12.
Dude, Mike, are you even like conscious of what you're about to what kind of lifestyle change you're about to get into in Austin?
What do you mean?
Do you realize that you got McDonald's breakfast at 2 a.m.?
I do, because I got it that one day when I dropped you guys off.
Isn't that fucking insane? I know you're not normally a 2 a.m. guy, but you might be having some of those nights.
But if I had to be up late, I would do it.
And the fact that you can go home at 2 a.m. and get fucking McDonald's breakfast.
That's incredible.
I believe we found one that was started at midnight as well. Midnight breakfast? Just serve it all day, idiots. And that brings me to...
President Biden eating breakfast at midnight.
I'm talking to you, Arby's Corporation. What you are allowing to happen at your Norwood, Pennsylvania location is an absolute travesty. I ordered on the app, and it was ready at 7:52. I got in there at 7:52. Oh, and what did it smell like in there? Mozzarella sticks and chicken wrap? No, it smelled like fucking weed. Oh, and where was everybody? Making my food? No. There was no one to be found in that entire fucking restaurant. I look at the order screen, there's one order up. And guess what? Fucking idiot ordered from that location. Bingo! This fucking dumbass. I get in there, nobody's, hi, can I help you? Yeah, hi is right, you fucking stoner. That's my order on the screen. Is it not working right now? Are you not working my fucking order? And then some fucking dipshit comes out. Are you the chicken club? Is there somebody behind me? Do I have a fucking mouse in my pocket? Yes, I'm the chicken club. Get to fucking work. Jesus Christ. And then, oh yeah, we're just waiting on the fries and mozzarella sticks. Oh, no shit.
Me too.
No shit. Oh, are you? So is me. You know I fucking sat down and ate in that restaurant too. I'm telling you, if you don't get that location cleaned up, I will single-handedly see that it closes this calendar year, 2025.
Whoa.
I am fine with losing another Arby's location in this area if that's how you're going to run your locations. It is absolute fucking dog shit. And I'm talking to you, the CEO of Arby's. If you don't clean up that location within this calendar year, I'll fucking kill you. I'm not joking. This is a comedy podcast, but I'm being serious. I will kill you. All right? End of rant.
John, do you think Arby's stands for real bad?
It stands for roast beef.
Oh, okay. Well,
But right now,
yeah.
I agree. I think it stands for real bad.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. I didn't realize the magnitude of that.
You have been against that location for some time now. You don't fuck with that location.
There's something.
I don't either, yeah.
And it's so close to you guys. That means that you don't get Arby's unless you're in another fucking area.
Jake will back me up on this. That whole block is haunted because there's a hot dog place right next to it.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know if it's still in business.
We tried to roll in there one day at like 5:30 in the afternoon, and they were
doors
closed.
open and nobody's fucking in there. Like most of the time that you fucking go there. And that time too, yeah, they were supposed to be open, but
and
they
that's
were
right
closed
next to
at
the
that time.
Arby's.
I'm telling you,
A
that
haunted
block
block.
is haunted.
And that CVS is shitty too, right?
I've been in there forever.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's fucking crazy.
Never
You
going to
go
that one.
one fucking town over, and it all turns to shit. I'm talking to you, Arby's CEO. I'm serious.
How
Do you
would
think I'm
kill
going to
him?
get in trouble for that?
Threatening to kill their CEO? That hasn't been done before.
It's a comedy podcast. I will free Luigi and have him finish my job.
Yeah, we got Luigi Manja alone over here. God, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, John.
Here's the thing. When coming here and I didn't allow myself enough time to get something proper to eat for dinner, I got two options. I got McDonald's and I got Arby's.
Yeah.
McDonald's, as we all know, they are pretty on point 90% of the time at that
loving it.
location.
Yeah.
He's loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We got the meats. I got the fucking gun to your head, Arby CEO. And it's a ghost gun. But I want to switch it up from McDonald's every once in a while.
I get it, man.
You know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
I'll go months of eating McDonald's every single week that I come here.
Yeah.
And it gets to a point where it's like, I don't know if I could eat a fucking quarter pounder again, you know?
Well,
I don't know if I can fucking do it.
Yeah, man.
So I go to Arby's. I'm the only fucking guy that goes there. Am I the only fucking idiot that goes to that location?
I think so.
You might be. I'm going to have to ask. My wife used to work there. I would say 30 years ago she worked
Are
there.
you fucking serious? That long ago and it's still open?
No, it's my joke I like to tell. But yeah, it's been open that long at least. So I'm going to talk to her. Maybe she can, there's something she can tell me about what goes on inside of there. I don't know. You know how like when people become president, they have access to the archives where you essentially get access to every deep, dark secret that the government has ever held.
Yeah.
Perhaps my wife has that and can pass that on to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I hope that is the case. You know how many fucking people were working?
2.
Guess how many people?
That makes me think too.
Jeff, do you have a guess?
I'm gonna say more than 2. I'm gonna say 5.
4 that I laid eyes on. Mm-hmm. One of them seemed to be a manager on FaceTime the entire fucking time. Ice in the ice machine? Ha! Ha ha! That would be nice to have ice. Oh, is the soda a regular mix? Take a sip of that.
No, I'm good.
Is this a
I
regular?
believe you.
There's probably flies in it.
Yeah. It seems like you got too much syrup, not enough fucking carbonation. Fix your lines. Fill the ice machine. I shouldn't have to fucking ask you to fill my soda with ice from the employee ice machine. I will do it.
What can they do to fix this?
What can they do to fix it? Well, I'd start with hiring a manager who gives a fucking shit. And then that manager has to clean house. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit if you've never been late. I'm betting they've been late.
Let me ask you this. Big fat white bitch?
No, tiny, like fucking Italian looking bitch.
Rudy.
Huh? And that was a Cosby.
That was a noise.
Yeah.
Dude.
It felt like I had a stroke and I was like learning how to talk again, and that's the first thing I said.
What were you trying to say?
I think I was like unsettled on really or so settled on our
That's exactly what I got out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I understood it.
Yeah. You taste that fucking soda. You tell
I
me
want
what.
to taste that soda.
I can't believe I tasted that soda. I'm going to start bringing my own food there and eating in there.
There's a pizza place across the street. Get a pizza and bring it in.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, that pizza place is good. Good cheesesteaks.
I
and
mean,
stuff too.
the chances of me getting in there with food and them not having had made my order that's already on the screen.
Yeah.
I just be like, hey, I'm sorry. I just come in here all the time and my food is never fucking ready because you
No.
dipshits are. Oh, did I mention it reeks of weed when I walk in? I did mention that, right?
Yes, you did.
The fucking. Soon as I open the door, the vestibule.
Really diming them out.
The airlock. Yeah, I'm diming them out. If you're going to fuck with me and my fucking timeline, I scheduled that order for a reason.
Yeah.
So I could make it here on time. I was on the way to work. Fucking pieces of shit.
The computer was waiting for you. Maybe that's why. It's a whole chain reaction. Computer knew that your shit was so.
Yeah.
I apologize for that. Anybody that was waiting for the live stream earlier, I apologize to you as well.
I just feel so bad that happened to you, man.
It is terrifying.
Is there some? Listen, I live close by to that Arby's. Is there anything I can do to really just make their life difficult? As a
Yeah,
friend?
I would say you could fucking egg their goddamn business, but I don't think anybody would fucking
You know what
notice.
you do?
Do they have a drive-through?
Yeah.
They sure do.
Fire in the hole?
Jeff,
No.
I like the way you think.
I've never done a fire in the hole.
No.
I couldn't do that.
If the CEO's working the window and the milkshake is a ghost gun,
What about
You're really making a lot of editing I have to do tonight.
throwing a beef and cheddar?
let's let YouTube give us some flags.
Throwing a beef and cheddar on the roof. And they're like, why are there 400 birds on our roof?
Bird roof, rodent roof.
Rodent roof. There you go.
Order a bunch of beef and cheddars and stick them, like upper deck them in their toilet.
That would be stinky.
And messy.
Sloppy.
Wet and juicy. Fucking.
I don't want to go in that bathroom, man. You know what I should do?
I don't think there's anything you can do that'll hurt them.
I think I'm just going to light a cigarette next time I'm in there.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll start small.
Like inside?
Yeah.
That's a good
Just
move.
go in
Oh,
and
that's-
fucking order and smoke.
That's a
I
baller move.
can't smoke, which is weird because it does smell like smoke in here already.
Oh, it's weird. Smells
that's-
like you guys were smoking something not entirely legal.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, guys. I'll go outside.
Yeah, I might smoke my first cigarette there on your behalf.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a true friend.
Yeah.
I'll smoke one, but I'll just have it smoke out of my butt.
You're gonna
so
smoke brisket, bitch. I know that. I know what you're up to.
that- I don't fuck with Arby's like that, man.
Yeah.
That Arby's has really put a stain on all Arby's for me.
I know that is the number one message that I want to get clear is that when you experience something like that as a customer, when you go to a singular location that is run into the ground and run like shit, it causes you to write off the entire chain. Next time I'm in a fucking cluster, a super cluster of restaurants, Arby's is not going to be the fucking one I choose because of how accustomed I've become to shitty service at the Norwood, Pennsylvania location on Chester Pike.
Go to the one in Clifton Heights.
You go to the fucking one in Clifton Heights.
Dude.
It's not on my way.
It's tried and true, man.
Is it?
Yeah, I grew up right around the corner from there, and it's probably been there 30 years.
How much of
It would
a
15 minutes. It would add to your trip.
That's a lot.
I know.
That's significant.
But like Jeff says, you'd get quality there. You know, there would be no waste of time. You know, your order's going to be ready for you. You're going to get exactly what you paid for, and that you'll be on your way at a predetermined amount of time.
well,
Sorry,
might be too little too late.
Yeah, but I had to say, Bud Bud's at the
Bud
door.
Bud's
You're right, Bud. I'm sorry. I've been ranting. We are
Bud Bud's giving you the
landing the
rapid
bird.
upside.
Yeah.
It's so funny how he appears here, just as like we should be done every week.
Yeah.
It is really fucking amazing that he
Yeah.
does this every time.
We got to get a Bud cam. Just like the 115 mark, just aim it at the
Essentially, another producer over here, just like a creative executive.
yeah, fucking producer.
I'll never cut you guys off, but if he does,
Thank you.
Yep.
Bud.
Well, I really thank you guys for allowing me to speak
Hey,
my piece.
Anytime
problem.
you want to speak your piece, man, but especially about meats.
I know you guys have my back.
Yeah, I got your back. Bent over.
Hey, is that horsey sauce all over my back? Nay.
Yay. Jake, do you want to promote anything before we go?
Yeah, come see me. I'm going to be in Ann Arbor at the end of February, the weekend after Valentine's Day. So,
Aren't you married?
yes, I am, Mike, and she will not be there.
Ooh.
So,
Anne's getting a double dose.
Yeah, how long have you been with Ann?
February 20th through 22nd. So if you're in the area, please come out. I'd love to see you. And follow me at Jake Mattera on all the social media.
And follow me at Jon E. Delco, Johnny Delco, JONNYDELCO on Instagram and Twitter. And if you're in the Ohio area or Northern Kentucky, I'll be headlining the Comet in Cincinnati on April 4th and 5th.
Nice.
Please come check me out. And stay away from Arby's.
The Norwood location.
The whole fucking chain.
Mike, what about you, buddy?
Thank you to everybody who's bought my books. I'm really overwhelmed with the amount of people that support me. You can grab those books by going to onperks.com. If you haven't picked them up yet, check them out. There's a lot of good stuff for you there to pick up. I have signed posters of both shit that I've done. I had a Zach Woomer, a great local artist. He created an image which reenacted my fateful meeting with Mickey Mouse, where I waited forever to meet this fucking guy. I finally got back there to shake his hand, and he did nothing but ignore me and stare at my wife, Jugs. So my buddy Zach Woomer created this beautiful image for me, and I'm selling signed prints. There's a couple left, so if you want to hop on that, go to onperks.com. If you want a custom kumquat episode, you can also go to onperks.com. Whatever you want us to talk about, we're more than willing to talk about. And, yeah, check out my other podcast, Dad Meat, that I do with Tim Butterly funniest fucking dude who's currently on a new metal cruise. So I hope you're having the time of your life, Tim.
That's so cool.
And on February 10th, the morning after the Eagles win the Super Bowl, we're doing the Dad Meat Awards at Shady Maple in East Earl, PA. It's a buffet breakfast, and we're going to have a little presentation. We're going to be giving out some awards, and my dear friend Chris Wood is going to be giving an oral presentation while we eat breakfast. So feel free to come on out to that. That's February 10th at 9 a.m. at Shady Maple. You can either Venmo me. I'll include my Venmo in the description here, or you can just show up and pay there. Either way works. But, yeah, we're going to have a ton of fun. But thanks for joining us tonight. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you for being a patron. It's because of you we continue to do all the dumb shit that we do. We have Chain Money, and John feels uninhibited and threatening CEOs of fast food chains. Look at sweet Bud Bud.
Yeah.
Pawing at the goddamn door.
It's a new era, and if you're wronging people, it's time to watch your fucking back.
That's an imaginary ghost gun he's holding. But, yeah, because of patrons, we're able to threaten CEOs. And if you're not a patron yet, we'll threaten more. I'll tell you what, once we hit 5,000, we're going to go to Spahn Ranch, and we're going to threaten some more CEOs. Go to patreon.com/Little Stinkers. That's LILSTINKERS. If you become a patron, oh boy, are there incentives. You get every episode a week early. You get audio for every live stream that we do. You get access to all the Patreon live streams we do. We do Stinker News once a month. We do movie watch-alongs. We do book club meetings. We do all kinds of weird shit. And patrons get access to everything. And also, if you like your episodes ad-free, boy, do we have you covered on Patreon. Every episode is ad-free on Patreon. So, Jake, is there anything that I'm missing here?
Discount codes for merch.
Yes. Which I'm glad you brought that up. Pretty soon, we're going to be releasing a ton of new merch. We're going to be debuting our official
online store.
Online store. There's so much great shit. Jake designed a bunch of great stuff for it, man. I cannot tell you how cool it's stuff that Jake designed is. On top of some OG Stinker stuff, some new stuff, and we're going to have new stuff in there on a regular basis. So I can't wait to unveil that. But there's so much good stuff happening. So,
anyway. And when we hit 10,000 patrons, the four of us are going to see if it's possible to make a four-man Romeo circle. Jeff, you signed the contract with your dick.
All right. I love you guys, and we'll see you next week on Little Stinkers.
Bye.
Love you guys.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Little Stinkers.